Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And now,
Interleague Baseball.
welcome your
Next.
Los Angeles Angels.
Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. Fouled off. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Jay giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And a chance now to check it in Colorado Rockies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Cron has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 1.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Ball 1, well below the zone. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Austin Gomber, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball just inside. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McMahon will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Jared Walsh is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
At the ball. 2-0.
One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in will be David Fletcher. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on the way. Now a flare out to left center. Story onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Raimel Tapia. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Raimel Tapia.
Now the first pitch.
Nope, outside. Outside, that's ball.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Fouled away. Comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs and 46 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dom Nunez. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
And he fouls this one off. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pops this one up. Bim boom is under it, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate is Justin Upton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left fielder, Justin.
Pitch on its way to Upton. Lined hard toward right center. And this is the alley. Extra base here for Upton. And he'll pull into second. Buddy out.
That's pretty good fast. Got by it. Slab it field because of the velocity. That couldn't cut it off in time. And easy.
Ben Boom digging in, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. At the very least, he needs game.
Now the pitch, and he turns. Blackman going, and that will a home run. A 2-run homer down the line in right field, his first home run of the season, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air against, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Into the box, Jose Rojas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Fouled off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 8th, the right
So
fielder,
here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackman. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pitch on the way.
I got to count 1-2.
Still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. And there are 2 away now.
batting 9th, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Up next, Albert Pujols will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. We've played two, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Into the box, Jonathan Daza, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike now. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Stand man. And now the first pitch. One. And this is low, ball 2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Wow.
First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And now in the box, Jared Walsh worked a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a throw over to first and the runner back. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here now the 2-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Trout on at first, nobody out. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Payoff pitch one more time, and it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff, but this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, David Fletcher. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready with the 3-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So now a runner on at second with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Fouled away. Full count still. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. A bouncer to the left side. Story brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 10,
Justin Upton the next to hit. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Grounded to short. Story picks it up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, Anthony Bemboom, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Tapia's in pursuit.
But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
That evens it up, 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Ulysses Chacin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. To the plate now, John Jay, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. McMahon is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 6 and the Rockies nothing. Here's C.J. Cron now. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Next, it'll be Raimel Tapia, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout. Now here's the first offering. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Trout is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise.
Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now the 1-0. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 4. It's the Angels 7 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 19, Charlie Blackman.
First pitch on the way as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Dom Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 5 homers and 23 driven in. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Josh Fuentes.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Two and one. 2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding forward now is the DH. Jonathan Daza grounded out in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fuentes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses again, ball 3.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
The batter, the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Middle of the night from the Big A. It's the Angels 7 and the Rockies 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First offering on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Three-two pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So next to bat will be Justin Upton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. Count even now at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
I got to count 1-2. Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
So now to the plate, Anthony Bemboom, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Chacin comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
In now, Jose Rojas, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The right fielder, number 9, John Jay.
Next up, John Jay. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Halos lead this one 8-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Jay has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 1.
And now here is Garrett Hampson. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the machine, Albert Pujols.
The designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. One strike to Pujols. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that one yanked just foul. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot for Albert Pujols, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Yency Almonte gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Up next for the Angels,
here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, and there's one down now. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Next to hit, Jared Walsh. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
To the plate now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. McMahon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Angels 9 and the Rockies 3. Jose Quintana is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dom Nunez is the second out in the 7th inning. Into the box, Josh Fuentes. Now a check swing, and we'll have an appeal down to first. He did go, says Patrick Johnson, so that's the first strike. Swing and a liner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still way back. It's 9-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
The left fielder, Justin.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
No touchdown.
The 1-0.
Ball 10.
3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Anthony Bemboom, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate now, Jose Rojas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch is popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jonathan Daza. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1 home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. Now the 2-0. One out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next, it'll be Trevor Story. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Trout able to track it down for the third out. Nature's cleaning crew is what we'll call them. They're on the scene as this one winds down. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now it'll be John Jay. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The right fielder, John Jay.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. Back to track.
Now the 1-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Story backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Albert now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So next to hit is Mike Trout. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Pitch on the way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Tapia. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 23 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now back, the second baseman, David.
In now, David Fletcher, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. Angels lead it 11-3. Striding in for the Rockies, C.J. Cron starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Three and 1 to him now. Now here's the pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, number 1.
Now at the plate here is Garrett Hampson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Cron aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Count still full, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. This line going to be in their winning streak as this lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Shohei Ohtani earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Austin Gomber couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Jose Quintana takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.